Hey guys, how's it going? It's Auret here with another Spotify for Artists tip video for you today. I am talking about why creating your own playlists matter and how they can lead back to getting more plays on your songs as an artist on Spotify. I just learned this technique from CD Baby's guide to getting playlisted. I know a lot of us artists, we want to get on a playlist because it could be great exposure for our music. And they actually described this strategy as a way to get on the Spotify's radar, so to speak. So this list in front of me are the 6 different types of playlists that Spotify has. There's your own playlist that you can create. You basically say what goes, you name them, you put the songs in them, you promote them, whatever. Then there's other people's playlists created by other users. Collaborative playlists, meaning you can add, or if any follower of that playlist, you have to follow it first, can add or remove songs of that playlist. Then you get more into playlists that are actually managed by third parties and then by Spotify themselves. So this is these are the categories that fall under that. So branded playlists, curated Spotify playlists, and algorithmic playlists. These playlists are particularly curated by a bot, and Spotify puts these together based on every individual's listeners' taste in music. They range, right? It goes from you have ultimate control all the way to, you're going to hope that your music gets on one of these types of playlists, which is where the most exposure would be. But for now, CD Baby says, create your own playlists and kind of seed your music in there, along with other related artists, other related sounds, because you're creating a form of leverage that way. You might have other people discover these playlists because they like that kind of music, and then they will naturally come across your music as well. And you also have the ability yourself to promote these playlists. So you can share this on social media with your email subscribers, and that way it's not just a self-promotion thing, you're also just sharing whatever you're listening to, or a certain theme or a certain mood. So the idea here is to start going after small playlist opportunities like these ones at the top of the list here, so that Spotify can start to take notice of you as an artist, to take notice of those extra streams, those plays. And that activity will matter because you're slowly building up your playlist resume, so to speak, so that Spotify will take notice and serve up your music in more prominent places. So I'm going to be testing this technique out. I've already created some playlists that are related to the sounds of my music. So I have several songs. They have different sounds, but they're all around like the synth pop genre. So what I did is I looked at my most popular songs and created playlists around those themes. Now, when I say popular songs, I'm new to Spotify. I'm just starting to build my following here. But when I say popular songs, it's like stuff from when I've been on tour and that kind of thing, and from my audience on social media, because I don't yet have a following on Spotify. So I started there. If you already have a bit of a following on Spotify, then go ahead and see what are your most popular played songs on Spotify and then work around those songs. I'm creating 3 to 4 playlists to start off with. I think that's a good place to start. Each playlist needs to have around 30 to 60 songs in it, and I'm still working that up. But for sure, just to give you an example, my most popular song is Cleopatra. So I just wanted to play a little bit of that to give you the flavor of it. So in my mind, it's a pop song. It's a song that has a bit of an exotic influence, like Egyptian kind of instruments and sounds. So what I did is I created a playlist called Pop Favorites with Exotic Influence. I might change I'm going to test around like what's better in terms of the name and stuff. But I put here Feel Good Pop and EDM with Mediterranean, Middle Eastern vibes. So I put related music in there along with my song, and I'm going to be adding to this. So that's one example that you could do. I also have a song coming out that is kind of like, it's a cinematic, haunting but nostalgic kind of sound to it, electro pop. So I created a beautiful and haunting synth pop playlist, which I'm going to be, when my new song comes out, I'm going to be putting it in here. So you can start to do the same, right? Look at your top three most popular songs and start to create playlists around those themes. In that guide that I was referencing about how to get on playlists, it's quite helpful. It's kind of it's a foundation that I'm using, but I'm still also reading a lot of other blogs and stuff because that PDF was released, I think a year ago. So I'm still reading more relevant stuff, but it's a good foundation to go off of. In that PDF, they give you some ideas of what you can create playlists around. So certain genres, yes, but also certain, themes like bands you've toured with, your influences, a certain region of music, era, instrumentation, themes, moods. What kind of music what kind of activity would you be doing if you listened to this type of music? That kind of thing. So it's super helpful. Again, I'm going to put a link to that in the description below so you guys can check it out. What I'm also going to do is this other playlist that I created called Conquer the World. A lot of my music has positive lyrics, motivating lyrics, just talking about going after what you really want in life, giving the middle finger to fear and doubt and all that kind of stuff, and just do what you love. So a lot of my music is around those types of positive themes, and I wanted to create a playlist that has music like that, like just has a whole bunch of songs that are motivating, positive, they get you riled up. So I not only am going to put my own music in here, but I also want to make this, I'm going to make this a collaborative playlist so that other artists can also add their own music. If you, as an artist, you have songs that are positive lyrics and they get you, they're motivating songs, they inspire, they motivate. I would love for you to reach out to me and request to put your song in this playlist because I am looking to fill this up. It only has 9 songs right now. And yeah, I think this is a great way to work together by having other artists all contribute to this playlist. And I'm going to be promoting this on all of my YouTube videos. All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. Let me know if it's been helpful for you by either giving it a thumbs up, leaving me a comment, or subscribing to the channel for more Spotify tutorials coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.